You're listening to Tuesday Night AMP with Frank Vaughn and Sierra on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
Else I forgot to bring up about last night, and that was the Ryback match. All I want to say about that, and then we can go back to our cheap plugs, is that was the worst match from a technical standpoint. That was the worst match I have seen since Goldberg-Lesnar at WrestleMania 2004.
That match was so bad. Sloppy, all over the place, no chemistry, just terrible.
Yeah, there's just no defense of that. And really, I am just so sorry to see Jack Swagger have to be fed to him. I mean, honestly, I really wish he would ask for his release just so he could go work in TNA or Ring of Honor or somewhere else where his wrestling skills can actually be utilized. You know, I mean, I realize he's not, a great person to cut promos. And maybe you need to stick him with a manager or stick him with a tag team partner who can work a stick better than him. But he is a solid wrestler. And there is no reason for his talent to be wasted like this, especially on the likes of Ryback. That match was just so sloppy. It's not often that I actually fear for somebody's health, but last night I feared for Ryback's health. I feared for Jack Swagger's health.
Well, and here's the thing about that. I blame all this on Ryback, okay? Because Jack Swagger knows how to wrestle a match. He's been in the company several years. He's been a world champion. Swagger knows how to wrestle a match. When Ryback flipped him over last night, Swagger actually had to catch himself with his own hands to keep him going neck first or head first, like straight down into the mat. I mean,
yeah.
He had, and they showed it right there on camera. It was botch after botch after botch. And how Jack Swagger walked out there without being rolled out on a stretcher on the bagboard, I have no idea.
But that also goes back to the rumors of not many of the guys wanting to work with Ryback because he's unsafe.
Well, and now we've seen it. Now, I kept asking the question, why won't they give him better competition than, two unnamed jobbers every week? Now we know why. They keep feeding him guys we don't know because, frankly, they don't care whether they get hurt or not because they're not on the company payroll. But you put him out there against a guy like Jack Swagger, who admittedly is officially on his way down the road to being future endeavored now. Because here's what I'm looking at for. I feel so bad for Jack Swagger. I don't think he's a very interesting character. Personally, I don't think he has what it takes to be in the title picture. I just don't, okay, from a character standpoint. But he's a competent wrestler, okay? He's another one of these guys that you send him out there to wrestle a match, but you don't give him a microphone, all right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, first of all, he didn't even get an entrance last night on Raw. He was already in the ring when we came back from commercial. Second of all, they put him in there against Ryback. I knew he was going to get squashed. What I didn't realize is he was going to get squashed in a way that damn near turned him into a quadriplegic.
Yeah.
So
that match was just terrible.
That was even how that showed how little Vince McMahon thinks of Jack Swagger anymore. That he needs somebody to feed to Ryback at great personal risk to that person. And it's like, man, run Swagger out there. What else are we going to do with that guy?